New unsealed court filings reveal that special counsel Jack Smith obtained a secret search warrant for Donald Trump's Twitter account back in January. Records show the court, quote, found probable cause to search the account for evidence of criminal offenses. Meanwhile, a federal judge held Twitter, now known as X, in contempt for initially refusing to comply with the warrant. They pushed back, fining him $350,000. Joining us now with reaction is Matt Taibbi, who was one of his many things he was asked to do is the Twitter files, to go down and examine what exactly Twitter was up to before Elon Musk bought it. Matt, your take on Jack Smith's effort to get into Trump's Twitter account. What's behind that?
Well, they may be looking at a variety of things. They may be looking for things like direct messages. They may be looking for since deleted responses to previous tweets, which the company may have records of. But it's ironic, isn't it, that the same people who pressured the company to remove Donald Trump's tweets now want access to them. I'm assuming that if the company had never taken down those tweets, that all that information they'd be looking for would still be public.
Matt, I love the fact that Elon Musk pushed back because he says, I'm going to guard your personal data. And he got a subpoena, he pushed back, and he got fined for it. And the fact is, it's secret. So we don't, Trump hadn't been charged in January. What else are they up to if they're doing this behind his back and everybody else's back?
Well, here's what's interesting. What Musk pushed back against was the gag order, the 6-month window that Jack Smith wanted, in which the government wanted them to not inform anybody about the search warrant. Now, what's interesting about that is that this sort of technique where the government asks a social media company to turn over records about customers and then not inform the customer that this had happened, this was a sort of cause that all of liberal America opposed during the Bush years. There were 300,000 national security letters that had gag orders attached to them in a 10-year period, roughly beginning early in the Bush years. And they were always opposed by, all of the civil liberties groups back then. So I don't understand what's different now. This is the same kind of intrusive, secret prosecution that we once thought was offensive.
It's crazy. Here's Trump's response. Obviously, pretty angry. My political opponent is going crazy, trying to infringe on my campaign for president. Nothing like this has ever happened before. Does the First Amendment still exist? Obviously, he's there. Today's going to be a big day, because we're going to find out the government wants to try Donald Trump January 2nd. So in Washington, D.C., days before the January 6th anniversary of that horrible day for the country, and a Washington, D.C. jury who the president's already said it basically is a cesspool as he drove up to actually officially be arraigned with his indictment. What are your thoughts about the need for speed from Jack Smith?
Yeah, I mean, it certainly suggests that there's a political motive behind the prosecution, although that's not exactly a mystery with any of the Trump prosecutions. I think they want to time this so that they get the maximum media bounce from that. But yeah, I think what's also interesting is that, again, the polls show that doing this has not had the desired effect. Trump has actually gone up in polls, or he's at least stayed even, and despite this indictment, which I think they didn't anticipate. They didn't anticipate that people would respond to this indictment in that way.
But, Matt, if it is January 2nd, and it does really take 4 weeks, he could be in jail as the front runner before Super Tuesday. Think about this. I cannot believe we're at this surreal point in American history. Matt Taibbi, thanks so much. And we find you how? Where do we find your stuff?
Oh, I'm at racket.news and at mtaibbi on Twitter.
Go get him, Matt. Have a great weekend. Coming up straight ahead.
You too, Brian.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.